All right. Let's see if this is working. Hey, Misdemeanor, how's it going? Just giving everyone a second to start. This was kind of unplanned, and I'm messing around with my settings. If you can hear me, just let me know in the chat. We're almost there. What the heck? Yeah, I'm messing around with OBS right now. For some reason, I've come up with all different screens, and the stuff that I have is not working. Let's see if this is where going on here. Hey, Anastasia, can you guys hear me? Hold on, let me check my audio settings. No, microphone works. Oh, good. All right. Yeah, it's been a while since I've streamed, so just kind of getting back in the game. Gonna give people a minute to jump in. There will be a premiere later, Misdemeanor. It's actually going to be in a couple of hours. So, with any luck, I will wrap up. Uh, probably just before that, assuming I'm watching the clock. I know it's a surprise. I have not streamed live in a while. Just figured, um, well, haven't done this for a long time, and everyone probably was wondering how I was doing. So figured, hey, instead of dealing with frauditors, we just have some good old fashioned fun. Besides, I helped Artie make that bingo card, and I haven't even used it. Ah, yes, let me drop a link to the bingo card. Thank you for reminding me. It is in the description, but I will drop it here in the chat. Let's see. Oh, do I have the ability to pin it? Oh, actually, let me do that one more time. And remember to add a / and a number to get a random card. And 30, there we go. Just gonna see if I can get that pinned. Just work with me a little bit here. Oh, interesting. Why can't I access my own live? Pretty sure I should be here. Yeah, sorry. Thanks for bearing with me here, guys. I know it's a little boring, but just giving people time to jump in. There we go. Just pin that message. Perfect. All right. So let me go ahead and get my screen share set up. So how is everybody today? Yeah, Jerry. Yeah, just you just put a / and a number between 1 and 30. That'll be all it takes. All right, so let me share the screen. So we're going to be watching a couple of body cam videos. Artie, I think, from what I heard, covered one of these back on Friday. And so when you see sovereign citizens, you get this vision of delusion and just complete, defiance and being uncooperative. I think we found something that's maybe not a soft sit, but this person has a level of delusion beyond that. It's actually pretty crazy. So let me pull that up. As you can see, I am definitely just getting back into the groove of this, so please bear with me. There we go. So this is from Crime Scene Cam. So let's get it started. Let me know if All right. So really quick, everyone able to hear the video? I just want to make sure because I've seen too many times that it doesn't work. Okay. Link, does that? Okay. No audio from video. Thank you. Okay. Let me get us back to this. Share tab audio. Okay. I've got that set up. Okay. So we're back in it again. So let's try one more time. I'm going to let it play for a second.
To what? To get out of the building to come drive the car. He just parked us here, so I don't know.
Yeah, can everybody hear it?
He doesn't have to drive you anywhere, but just
okay. Let me find out what's wrong. I've told it to share. Hey, accuracy. Okay, so no one can hear the audio? Okay, so you can hear the audio. Okay, perfect. All right, just want to make sure of that. I don't know if my chat was delayed or what, but I just want to make sure of that. So, give a little backstory for anyone who couldn't hear it. Yeah, please recall this girl's refusing to get out of her dad's car. From what I could tell, she definitely has issues that, I give the guy credit where it's due. He's done everything he can to try to help her out, but she's incredibly stubborn, and you could just hear that this person's pretty much oblivious to the situation.
car. He doesn't have to take you anywhere if he doesn't want to.
I understand. In fact, I'll back it up a little bit.
To get out of the building. I don't know exactly what's going on, but he has the key to the car, so I'm just waiting on him to get out of the building. You're waiting on him to what? To get out of the building to come drive the car. He just parked us here, so I don't know. Yeah, but you know he doesn't have to drive you anywhere, but it's his car. He doesn't have to take you anywhere if he doesn't want to. I understand. Well, he already took me here, so I'm in the car. I'd like to, go back to my house whenever he's ready, basically. So I'm just sitting in the car. Okay, but do you realize that if he doesn't want to take you, you have to get out because it's his car, it's his property? I don't think so. I think no. I'm letting you know.
Yeah, the jury's still out on that one.
That's how that works. Okay, well, I'm going to be sitting here. So whenever he's ready. He doesn't want to drive. You don't want to drive her home?
Oh, I do not.
I think he might be having some sort of like early dementia or something. But
for God's sake.
Not acting like himself. We were just going to go to Starbucks, and then he said that he had to go, and I can't remember if he said he needed to take a package somewhere.
He had me bring her down here. I got her a couple of gift cards because she doesn't have a job.
He did. He just got me a gift card.
She's supposed to be in a rehab facility, but somehow managed to get kicked out of it and showed up back at the apartment. So I felt sorry for her. My mistake. Gave her more money, gave her more things to do, took her here so she could get food. Not only did she not get food, she refused to get out of the car, and now she refuses to get out of it at all.
I'm just trying to spend the day with him, or like go out and run errands. We're just trying to run errands. You said she was evicted from the apartment. Does she not? So that's not where she lives anymore. I still live there.
She is in the process.
Yeah, so you can kind of get the gist of it. Like this, she's got issues, she's got problems. He's doing the best he can, and I mean, I'm not a parent, but I give him credit where it's due. He's trying his best, but I don't think she gets it. Not in the slightest. Kira, yeah, I'll never stop overthinking it. Thank you so much. Oh, hello, Pope Phil. First, thank you very much for $49.99. I've been saving church bingo fund for this opportunity. Glad you're doing live streams, my friend. May the peace be with you. Or may the peace be with you. Oh, thank you. I think you meant may peace be with you. I'm forgiving you. Yeah. Well, she's not a soft sit. That's the crazy part. From I only saw like maybe the first half of this. So far, nothing she said is soft sit like this. Just we're seeing the epitome of entitlement and just this. And it plays to a bigger issue. We're seeing a lot of people just have this sense that authority isn't real if they just pretend really hard that it isn't. It's crazy. It's like the laws are a thing, police are a thing. Just pretending it isn't going to make it go away. Yeah, her elevator doesn't go to the top floor. Yeah, I mean, if for public safety is trying to use it, yeah, it won't go anywhere but the first. Yeah, he must be in there, pushing the buttons. All right, so we'll get it back on here. This one's 15 minutes long, so I'm gonna try not to stop it too many times.
Of eviction, I don't think they've got a final order for it yet.
Okay.
So she can still be there. But
It doesn't really matter either. Where I live normally. I'm not trying to live in this car. You know what I mean? So
yeah, but you're not trying to get out of this car.
Correct.
Which right now you're breaking the law because it's not your car. So you're trespassing.
So I go on Ubers.
With the permission of the person. He does not want you in his car. You're trespassing
the mental gymnastics on display is
we can play this game, but you're gonna get arrested. I mean, that's literally how it's gonna be. Or you could just step out of the car. Like, I'm not trying to be mean to you, but I'm trying to explain something to you, and you're not really willing to listen.
You explained it to me, but I would like to shut my door now.
I'm not doing that. It's not your door. It's not your car.
Okay, I'll just ignore that then.
I'm sorry. She said, okay, I'll just ignore that. It's like, no, that's not how it works. That's not going to fix anything. I mean, and from some of her backstory, apparently she was also just kicked out of rehab. So this is somebody who, yeah, there's drugs involved. So perhaps it's turned her brain into mush. But it's like this person just thinks like, oh, if I just perceive the world a certain way, it'll come true.
I'm not trying to. I'm not trying to make a show out of it. It's just like, it's frustrating.
You see the problem. I didn't want to touch her at this point.
No, I understand. I mean, it's definitely your car and you want her out of the car. Can you number 10, please?
I shouldn't have agreed to do it. She's had long-term enabling this bad behavior. And it's my fault. I enabled one more time.
So it's not your car. If you want you out, you're trespassing. You gotta get out.
Well, I think there's a misunderstanding. I think something's going on with my dad because he's not acting like himself.
No, he's acting pretty normal to me.
No, I think he's acting like he's
Executive on
got a
a
problem.
2021 blue four-door registered in Jacksonville.
Maybe like he has early onset like dementia, Alzheimer's.
Can we talk outside the phone?
No.
Okay, she's trying to just tell the cops like oh, don't listen to the witness or the guy who called you. He's just has dementia. It's like there's no basis for that. Like she's just trying to come up with any random reason. It's just conspiracy music. Entitled much? Absolutely. Just it's like she actually thinks all of this is going to somehow go her way, and this is just the beginning.
No, you guys are right here. I'm fine. I'm not stepping out. And I feel like usually you ask people not to step out of the car.
Why won't you?
Yeah, Lady Dragons. I would say. I'd say it's more of a "do you know who I am" sort of thing.
But you understand that you're probably going to end up going to jail then, right?
You do know that usually, like, if you pulled me over on a highway, we'd both have to pull over, park together.
We're not doing
and
that.
I would not be allowed out of my vehicle. You'd say, roll down the window and please present your papers to me. That's what you would say. And I would.
But I may sometimes. I also ask a lot of people out of the car too.
Okay, well, this isn't.
But your dad wants you out of the car.
This doesn't feel like a very real situation. Like, and it doesn't feel like we're bothering anyone.
So, do you want to press charges for trespassing?
I do.
I mean, you can't just press charges like that.
You can.
Yes, you can. I mean, it's just. I'm sorry. I know this is serious, but it's making me laugh. As far as the bingo card's concerned, I mean, the free space is there. I'm willing to say the "don't you know who I am" thing, I feel like counts as entitled. On Artie's stream, I'm sure you probably would say it doesn't, but for mine, I'm willing to do that. For challenging cop, I would say we haven't gotten there yet. Like, she's not challenging her to a fight. It's more of just, I don't have to listen to you. Like, this doesn't seem like a real situation. It's like, that sort of thing. It's like that's just ridiculous arrogance. Oh, right. The link didn't work. Hold on, let me check. Let me check the link I posted in the stream. Page not found. Oh, you're kidding. All right, hang on. Let me fix that. Anyone else is able to get the bingo card? Yeah, it worked for me. So, yeah. All right, I will put the link again in the chat. That's me. There we go. And then type in, just paste that, and then type in a number between 1 and 30. And that should work. So, yep, let's continue.
We
So
can't.
do you want to get out of the car or not?
Don't you guys have anything better to do today?
We actually do.
Yeah, like, so I don't know
So
what
we
you
would
guys
really
are up
like
to.
for you to
Why
get
don't
out
you
so
guys
you
ride
don't
out in
have
your
to-
cars?
I don't want to take a ride to the jail.
I would love to.
I would hate.
You know what? I love riding around places. I love going on errands. I love driving. Love all of it.
This is going to be one of those situations on when you go down to the jail. People are like, "What are you in for?" And you say, "Because I wouldn't get out of the car." People are going to be like, "That's a stupid reason to go to jail."
I
And really,
love the
there's really
copy.
not a really good reason to go to jail, but that's really stupid.
Well, it's more stupid of you guys because it's just a lot of paperwork and a
We
lot
don't
of
want
trouble.
to be here, but we're public servants. We've been called here.
You're not a servant.
We've been summoned here, so we're here to solve a problem. Unfortunately,
Do you have a payroll?
the problem is
I'm sorry. Okay, I have to point this out. The way she just says, "You're not a servant," and then she asks, "Do you have a payroll?" It's like, for once, it's interesting to see someone who does not perceive the concept of a public servant as a slave. But at the same time, it's like, where is she going with this? What exactly is that supposed to mean? You know, it's like, yeah, it's a job. We pay them to do the job, to enforce the law. That doesn't make them any less capable.
that you're in the car. It's to solve the problem.
I don't think there's not a
Accurate
solution. There
outreach,
isn't
you're
a
right.
solution.
Yeah, maybe
The solution
that's
is
what
that
happened. I
you
didn't
Step
break it
out.
up enough.
Either stand over here. You could sit. There's a bench over here. There's a bench there. There's a bench over there.
The link is in
Okay,
the
yeah. Go ahead and
description.
stand out of the car.
I'm sorry. Wait a minute. We missed it.
No, it's
It
There's
said
a
we could
bench
step
there.
out. Watch what
Either
she does.
stand over here.
This
You
is so
can
stupid.
sit. There's a bench over here. There's a bench there. There's a bench over there. Okay, yeah. Go ahead and stand.
Okay, that is just the arrogance there. Any sympathy you might have. Like I said, I'm sure this girl has problems. I hope she gets the help she needs. But it's just like the more entitled this person acts, the less sympathy I have for their situation.
And out of the car.
No, I stepped out. It's fine. Please allow me to.
No, you're
Shut
not
my
closing
door.
the door. So
I don't want to shut it on you. I don't want to like.
I can promise you, you're not.
Please stop touching this car because it's not your car.
It's not yours either.
Well, that's okay.
you're gonna end up.
It's not
No.
your car either. That's okay.
You are.
Stop. Step on out. I'm just gonna pull you out. I mean, at the end of the day, you're gonna come out of the car. So do we have to make this harder? I don't want to.
Don't pull my arm out of its
Well, then
socket.
please step out.
Don't touch me.
We'll just get the statement. We're not in a hurry.
Don't touch me. Don't molest me, please.
What's gonna end up happening is we're gonna end up having to use force. them.
I would like to
Don't
press
want do
charges
that.
for assault. An
No, it's
assault
not
charge.
Oh, gee.
I just was assaulted.
It was
Battery.
so.
I want to press charges for battery.
You don't get that. It's
I
lawful.
want to press charges.
It's a lawful.
I would like to press charges.
You don't get to.
I'm being held against my will.
Great, get out of the car.
No, I'm being held against my will. Please
No.
leave.
No. So these are the options. You can get out of the car. You can leave on your own accord. You can walk away, or you're going to end up going with us.
Get a judge or something. Like I don't know what else to tell you.
A judge is not going to
Get a
come out
judge
to
and
the
a
side of the
jury
road.
and take me to trial. Like I don't really understand.
So
Mail me some papers. I mean, I don't know. Like
would you like me to make?
whatever the charges are. Like let me know.
Well, right now
Are you gonna
the
give me a
charges that
ticket?
we
Why don't you just give me a ticket?
Well, we could do.
It's just, I mean, okay, we've watched a lot of softs that think they know the law and how everything works. Is that this is beyond this is beyond ridiculous. Like this is someone who, you know, they clearly don't understand how any of this works. It's like, yeah, exactly. Anesthesia. Mail them to her to get out of the car. It's like it's so ridiculous. Hey, Gia, how's it going? Yeah, you're right. She says, I'm being held against my will. It's like, they're here to make you leave a place, and you're the one who doesn't want to leave. It's just, I gotta go. I missed Artie covering this. I'm sure he was rolling his eyes or yelling about it. It's just so crazy.
Yeah, but you have to get out of the car. That's the problem. So the main
Or a
problem-
verbal warning. Be like, hey, please don't sit in people's cars again if they don't want you in them.
You haven't gotten out of the car yet.
We're trying to get you out.
No, you didn't. But anyway,
So
my
here's the
dad
issue.
is obviously like demented, and he's got like an issue that I can't
Wow.
diagnose, right? I don't know what to do because
Are you
he's
still
getting
saying-
old.
Wait, bear in mind, she keeps saying this, and yet she's insisting he get in the car and drive her. It's just this woman's brain is just, her little choo-choo's gone around the bend and off a cliff. Oh, thank you, Gia, for $19.99. Love your videos, Tones. Be safe and please continue. She's clearly troubled. Yeah, she's definitely troubled. And just briefly, like, I'm, for anyone's wondering, I'm doing okay. I said I got a little heated a couple weeks back, and I'm trying to kind of wean myself off of watching frauders. I think my biggest issue with that was if I wasn't watching them, who would be? And there are a lot of content creators out there, a lot of great people, Dummy Kruger, Kfar, Unclean Hands, bless them. They're all out there. They're doing a great job. But I mean, there were some guys that weren't being covered, and it was by sheer chance I saw what Abrams did to that old man. And if I hadn't, and nobody else would have seen it. And I just, I think it was just knowing, like, hey, this stuff's going on, but nobody else was catching it. And I don't know. I said I made it get too personal. I felt like it was my burden to bear, but at least I've gotten assurances from everyone else. They're watching him. They're just not covering his videos. If he does something really stupid, I'm sure we'll hear about it. Just won't be from me. Christine Miller, thank you. Welcome to Thinkers. Yeah, I'm going to be taking a bit of a break. I have a video I was already working on that's going to be premiering. It's probably going to be the last time you hear me talk about frauditors for a while. But it's one that's more of a exploration of something, more of an intellectual discussion. Anyways, let's welcome Philip. Yeah, this was a last minute thing. I don't stream very often. As you can see, when I'm ad-libbing, it's a bit jumbled, and sometimes I ramble. That's why I sometimes hope to have somebody else as well. Like, I'm great in a group, but by myself I don't know what I'm doing. Greetings from Bulgaria. Lovely.
Older.
Really?
Yes, in fact, we live in the same building.
Okay.
I am his caretaker. So
You're his caretaker?
yes, I am.
Oh, jeez.
And you know
Well,
what?
how do you care for him?
I take care of him.
How?
I take care of
Do
him.
you work?
Oh, thank you, sweet Melissa.
Yes, I do. I work a lot. I do things. It doesn't matter. What do?
You sound a lot like my brother used to sound before he burned my mom's house down.
What do you do?
Ooh. Yeah, it sounds a lot like a brother before he burned my mom's house down. Yikes. So I guess this cop understands. He knows he's had this situation before. Oh, thank you, Christine Miller, for $10. Hey, Fez, you're cute. I think the other reason I don't do lives is I can't get Fezzington on the stream. I've tried everything I can. I just can't get him to come on. I don't know why. I mean, it's I'm working on it though. If I could do it, I'd love to have him on here in real time.
You just like police stuff? What is that? What is policing?
That is literally my job. I'm a supervisor. But here's the issue. Your
well, the
father is
supervisor's
wanting
here,
you
so
out
we
of
could
the car.
probably
He's willing to press charges.
Put that on there.
Therefore, you're going to end up going with us because you're refusing to get out of the car. I literally cannot be nicer to you.
It's like, what if you were in my doorway at my house and like
Again,
you
different
were holding
scenario.
it?
Different scenario, different rules,
thank you,
different
Pats, guys.
times, different things. Okay? This isn't your car.
Is that your street?
It's part of the city.
Is that your
Oh,
pavement?
God.
It's the cities.
Or is just that your stone?
It's the cities.
Okay,
So,
the city.
Why
Okay, and the
don't you wanna
brick.
go?
Who runs the city? Like, who owns the pavement? I want to talk to whoever owns the road.
Well, it's not you. It's like, I mean, just oh my god.
Who do you think that would be?
I don't know. I think you would have to try to get in contact with them or something.
I don't have to do it.
I don't know. Talk to the bank that like rents out that pavement. I don't know what to tell you. Call someone. But it'd be really cool if you would just let me shut the door. I'm not a dog dying in a hot car, okay?
Again, another situation that has nothing to do with this.
What am I called?
Yeah, what are you going to do? Do you like to be called Alex, Alexandra?
I don't like to be called at all.
Manny, welcome.
I don't like to be called at all.
Okay, what is your name?
You want to put where you see your daughter?
Why do you need to know that?
All right, Alexandria. I'm again going to politely ask you to get out of the car.
I would tell you my name if I wanted to.
Things are going to go.
I'm sure there's a lot of things she'd do if she wanted
And
to.
I would prefer them not go down that way. Yeah, but they're going to get worse. They're going to get worse. Because what's going to end up happening is you're going to get forcefully taken out of the car. And I don't want to do that.
Whatever.
Because I don't want us to get hurt, and I want you to get hurt. So I really would like you to get out of the car so that we don't have to force you to get out of the car, or that force doesn't have to be used.
Defiance.
That's your choice.
Defiance.
So you understand the risk that you're taking with this, right?
Oh,
Okay. That's
Yeah, there we go.
no. You're insulting me. What are you doing?
What are you doing? It's like, seriously? You have to ask?
No, I'm not going to. Why?
put your hands behind your back.
No.
You're under arrest.
No.
You're gonna be
I'm
placed
not under arrest.
You
I'm
are.
under cardiac arrest.
Okay, I'm under cardiac arrest. Okay, medical issue. Let's check it. It's like, I mean, this is about the part where I knew I had to cover this. So I don't know what's come the rest of the way, but that was just silly. A couple super chats here before we continue. Evelyn Garrett said, thank you for the $10. First time I caught you live. You're doing great. I watch your videos. Van Belly and Irish Demon, great work. Yeah, I love them too. They're fantastic. Van, I got to give him credit. He finds the best Sovereign Citizen videos. We all cover them eventually, but he always gets to them first. So, Van, if you're out there, good for you, man. I mean, you know how to navigate the river of sludge that's running through the internet. You find the right stuff. It's beautiful. Oh, thank you, Sly Tendencies 87. We need you, Tones, more than ever. Oh, I came back to deliver, what I could against Abrams for what he did, and like I said, I gave it my all, and I'd like to think I did some good. I did get communication from the people at that library. I won't name any names out of respect for their privacy, as they requested. But they were glad that I brought some attention. They got, after that video dropped, they got messages from people showing support. So it wasn't all just hate mail that flooded them. And I thought maybe I could do that. I thought I could keep up with what Abrams was doing and try to get the word out, or send emails to all those places letting them know, that there's more people in the world that are disgusted with what Abrams did than the number of keyboard cowards that sent you threats and insults. So yeah, I like to think it helped, but of course YouTube is indifferent to the whole thing. So it's unfortunate that they won't do anything about it. I don't think they'll do anything about it until someone really gets hurt. And that's sad that we have to wait for something really bad to happen. Hey, Unclean Hands, how you doing? See here, just catching up on the other. Oh, Jim Art, there's a link to the bingo card in the description. I would recommend copying it and then just making sure there's a / and a number between 1 and 30. That'll get you the bingo card. I don't know if we're going to fill it up. The next video I plan to play will probably have a lot more going on in it, so we may end up with bingo on that one. But I had to start with this one just because it's just funny, the level of delusion and entitlement. All right, so let's jump back in.
No,
placed under arrest for trespassing and
you
resistance.
can't do that.
We can.
No, you're not going to.
Looks like they already
You're
are.
not going to. Stop.
I wish we didn't have to.
Stop.
I wish we didn't have
Stop.
to. We tried to work it out with you.
Stop.
And for whatever reason, you decided
Stop.
not to.
Stop policing me.
Oh, well, she said stop policing her. I guess I'll let her go then.
I'm sorry that this is the way that it had to go.
This is not the law. This isn't lawful. I'm not resisting. No, stop.
I'm not resisting.
Hey,
I have to search. You're molesting me.
Stop.
You're sexually assaulting me.
Stop.
You are sexually
Stop.
assaulting me. No.
She's not.
Yes, she
No, she's
is.
not.
Dad, help me.
I am not helping you.
Please help me. Please help me.
Stop.
Get off me.
Stop.
Oh boy.
Stop. Resisting. Now you're getting a felony.
You have violated the
Get
law.
off me. Stop touching me.
Stop resisting.
Stop touching me.
Stop resisting.
Stop touching me. He's mentally ill. Stop touching me.
Projecting much?
Oh, my arm.
Sit in the
Stop
car.
it.
Sit in the car.
Stop it. Can you please pick up your license in the car? I don't want to have to help you.
Oh, defiant.
I got it. Talk.
I don't know if that's kicking the cop car though.
Get off me. Stop touching me.
Oh, thank you, Pat's Cats.
I can't.
Yeah, definitely. I mean, it's just the level of just I don't know the snark, the entitlement. It's crazy. I mean, I'm going to say that a lot. I'm going to be repetitive, but it's just like she just keeps doubling down. Yeah, privilege. I mean, this is someone who was not told no enough times, and the fact that they ended up turning to drugs, I don't get that. You know, it's like it tells me that like if they were someone who was, you know, every whim was granted or whatever, like they had everything, why turn to that stuff? I don't get it. You know, I just think like this is all in their head. Like they live on another planet. Let's see. Yeah, there's someone who said acting like they have no authority. Who said that one? Yeah, that was funny. Like she says, yeah, here we go. Yeah, dad's mentally ill. Yeah, she keeps saying that. It's like as if that's gonna somehow invalidate everything that they're witnessing. Yeah, there it is. Yeah, it's just like she's treating like they have no authority. And I see this a lot. This is happening so often. Like we're just seeing this defiance. You know, people who think that that they don't have to obey the law, that cops don't have authority. And I mean, I'm not going to show it, but there's some body cam footage dropped recently of something that ended in terrible tragedy too. Like you had a 21-year-old woman who's pregnant, by the way. She shoplifted liquor, which in and of itself is terrible. And when police were told about it, they were already there. They were helping somebody else out, and they just happened to be on location. So it's not like they were called. So you can't accuse the store of like they're racist because they she was of dark complexion or whatever. But the thing is, she was there. They told her they had cause because the store owner said that she and others were stealing liquor. She was parked in a handicap spot facing the other way, which closest spot without a placard, which means if you're a shoplifter, you park as close as you can to make a getaway. She wouldn't get out of the car. She refused. She started the car, she put in gear, and she tried to run a cop over, forcing the guy to shoot her. It's just, for what? Like, I mean, people, the way she just defied them and just decided, I mean, what was the next step of her plan? Was she just going to keep driving and never pull over until they had to fishtail her or whatever? It's just, or pit maneuver her? It makes no sense why that would happen. And then now you've got the family and their lawyer, demanding the officers be indicted, including the one who didn't shoot her. It's like, for what? For enforcing the law? I mean, where do these people get it from? Where do they think that these people are, where do they think that they can just get away with stuff? I don't know where it comes from. Hey, Erica. I hope your day's going well. I haven't really been I haven't heard anything about he who shall not be named or he who's without teeth. But I hope things are going well with you guys. Yeah, it's like everything about it just spells that this person was in the wrong, and yet everyone's outraged that the police officers had the audacity to try to enforce the law on somebody. It's like, are you kidding? I don't get it. Why is this spreading? Oh, thank you, just Jenny for $4.99. People have gone crazy. Yeah, a lot have. I don't get it. Oh, he's on Facebook slamming you. To what? His 3 or 4 followers? You know what's really crazy? He has more subscribers than I do on his YouTube channel, yet fewer people watch his videos than watch mine. How does that even work? I think one of his frauder buddies showed him the secret to buying subs. Yeah, you're right. Yeah, break the law, pay the price. It's just, yeah. I mean, I agree with Anastasia here. It's like the stuff he does is borderline harassment. I mean, the fact that he was on live saying he was going to come over to your house, it's like that should have been enough for the cops to pick him up. It's like you have free speech. You can talk about him if you want. He can talk about you if he wants. But the moment he says, I'm going to go down to your house and do something, yeah, that shouldn't fly. Let's get back on this one.
I'm sorry. She may be under the influence. I'm so sorry.
You too?
Yes.
So you
Oh.
two charge you that.
So that you hit the cop.
Listen, if you try to hurt us again, you're gonna either end up getting tased.
Me hurt you? You guys were hurting me.
Okay. Well,
You guys
kicked
actually
both of them.
assaulted me.
You kicked both of them.
You grabbed me and then she touched
So,
my breast for
here's
no
the-
reason.
What?
So I don't really
So, I want you
know.
to
So
take
if
a
you
deep
touched
breath.
me inappropriately as well on my skin, you
Take
know
a
that you don't
deep
need to
breath.
contact me like that. I was
Take
in
a
handcuffs
deep
already.
breath and listen to what I'm
My
telling
hands
you.
were behind my back. You
Hey,
know,
Josh
you
Lee.
shouldn't have searched me like that, and
I
I should
didn't
have gotten
search
searched privately. First of all,
I
you
didn't
should
search
have
Listen
not
to what I'm
been out
telling
here,
you,
not
okay?
with her and doing it.
Here's the
Second,
thing.
and you're embarrassing me
We're
in
gonna
public.
open the door.
You're actually kind of. It's libel. It's a lot of libel.
Listen, you're embarrassing
We're
yourself.
going to open the door.
Yeah,
Okay?
she is
You're
embarrassing
gonna get
herself.
put back in handcuffs. If you fight us,
Do you have a liability policy?
Let's-
Do you guys have
We'll check
some
under
sort of
Threaten's lawsuit.
like commercial health
do
insurance?
not fight us, okay?
What are you so scared of? I don't want to give back my. I want them. Why don't I? You get to keep them. No, don't touch me. See? You're touching me again. Stop it. Open the door for me. Stop touching me. I don't want to. No, what are you doing now? No,
What do you think we're doing?
Just going back and forth. Okay? You're under arrest.
Yeah, I'd say threaten lawsuit. Wait, I'm sorry. Did you just say you're under arrest? Wait a minute.
I don't want to. No, what are you doing now? No, same thing you were doing before. Just going back and forth. Okay? You're under arrest. Oh, Miranda rights. Miranda rights? No.
Stop resisting.
If you resist,
You are resisting.
I'm resisting.
Yes, you are. So stop. You've already got battery on LEO. Stop.
Well, we got I'm
On
not
a
resisting.
Leo?
Yes.
On an August birthday?
I'm sorry. I gotta play that again. Hang on. Did you just seriously?
Stop.
On a Leo?
Yes.
On an August birthday?
They told her assault on an LEO. It says on a Leo, like on an August birthday. Oh my god! I mean, just I didn't get this. Oh god, I didn't think she'd say anything else that stupid. On an August birthday. Yeah, sure. The law prevents you from assaulting people born in August. What the? Oh my god! Oh, I needed a good laugh. Thank you. Jeez. Yeah, I think I heard that too. He laughed a little bit at that. Oh, that was really stupid. Yeah, you're right, Uncle Nan. Just when I think she can't get any dumber, she does more. Yeah. Nemo. Well, happy belated birthday since August just came and went. But yeah, Leos are king of the jungle. I mean, well, you make that connection. Yeah, the belligerence and entitlement is beyond measure here. Yeah, the Uno reverse card. Yeah. Oh wait, yeah, Jerry. That's what he should have said. It's like I'm a Libra, man. It's just, yeah. We all know what bless your heart means. All assault in April. It's just, that quote made this video.
On a Leo? No. Get off me. I don't want to be handcuffed. I don't want to be tied down. Stop it.
Nobody does want that.
You're constricting me. I can't breathe. You're
Oh,
constricting
can't
me.
breathe.
You're not doing anything. You're hurting me. You are physically hurting me right now. My chest hurts, my head hurts, my hands hurt, my wrist hurts.
Your ego
And my
hurts.
shoulder blades, and my shoulders, and my back. Which is where all my organs are, by the way, so thank you.
Okay, I'll let it go. Maybe she means her torso is where all her organs are, but it's like she specifically just said my shoulder blades and my shoulders where my organs are. It's just yeah, you're right. Like, yeah, just say it 3 or 4 more times. Maybe they'll let you go. Yeah, you're right. Like, apparently she's in charge here. It's so ridiculous.
You're not cooperating. You are not cooperative. We are not a co-op.
Oh no, that's
You're
who we're
not
covering.
a co-op.
This is the one who wouldn't get out of her dad's
We are
car.
not a corporation. We are not a co-op. You're not a cop. You're a robber. You're stealing me.
Wait a minute.
We are not a co-op. Which is where all my organs are, by the way, so thank you.
Is she going
You're
there?
not cooperating. You are not cooperative. We are not a co-op. We are not a co-op. We are not a corporation. We are not a co-op.
Oh God, is she seriously?
You're not a cop. You're a robber. You're stealing me. You're kidnapping me.
Okay, we're going sock sit,
You're
people.
abducting me. Ow, you're hurting me. Ow, no, stop doing it.
Have a seat.
Sit back. Sit back.
Well, she just went nuts for them touching her hair.
You just sit down. None of this would happen.
I just said we're not a corporation.
She tried to bite you, by the way.
Yeah.
I know.
Oh, we tried to bite her. We got to bite her.
Get me out of
Sit
here.
down.
Get
You
me
can put the
out
seatbelt
of
on
here.
you.
Get me out. Let me out.
It's not happening. So
Open the door. Open the door.
Can I just say these cops have been nothing but nice and cooperative. You know what? I'm gonna allow that one. Nostrils up close. That we got pretty close to her, so I'd say yeah. Let's feature that one in there. Oh, hang on. What's going on? Yeah, there it is. All right. I'm getting a few of them, but I think the next video will probably be where it gets closed, where we get a complete line. Oh yeah, so Erica, so she's an addict. She's got addiction problems. Her father, bless him, he's trying his best, and he may have enabled her one too many times, and he pretty much has decided he's not going to do it anymore, and she is refusing to get out of his car. And that's why the police showed up. And so that happens. Oh, Annie Graham, you got bingo? Awesome. So what do you got? But yeah, Erica, she wouldn't get out, and that's why they had to arrest. Yeah, I mean she does. I mean, according to her father, she got kicked out of rehab. So I would assume it's for addiction. And it's insane just how she's acting. Like like I said, it's either the drugs have messed up her mind, or she's not used to not getting what she wants. Let's see. But yeah, Maddie, are you able to list the stuff that's on your card that you got in a row? That way, because if you got it, then we need to reset. I'll give you a second, Maddie, if you're there. What's Fessington takes on this? Fessington's take on this? Yeah, she's I don't know. I'd say she's bonkers. Okay, can't breathe, not resisting, nostrils up close, and what? Oh, number one and no, one and number two. That's if they urinate or defecate. So we never got that one. And challenges cop. I'm not sure on that one, to be honest. I mean, she never said I'll fight you. So yeah, there was no urinating or defecating, and there was no outright saying she was going to fight them. So I'm afraid the ref has to call no bingo on that one. But don't worry, there's another video after this, and I'm pretty sure you'll get at least one of those too. I won't say which.
Can I go?
And now the drive to the jail, which is probably going to be ridiculous.
Bring me to the hospital right now. I can't breathe. I'm too hot. I can't breathe. I'm gonna have a seizure.
I just turned the AC
I'm
up
going
for
on a
you, okay?
seizure.
You gotta give it a second. I just turned off the AC. You'll be able to get some air in a couple seconds, okay?
I'm gonna have a seizure.
I'm gonna have an
I don't know
air.
what that means.
It's aneurysm, and it's like it's the most random thing to say. Oh,
Take me to the hospital. Take me to the ER.
hey, Ironton Auditor.
To the ED. Take me for medical clearance.
You'll get medical clearance at the jail.
No, they don't medically clear you.
They do.
No, they don't.
Absolutely.
No, they do not. They do an intake form. That's not the same. I need a physical exam. Who's the elected person in this jurisdiction? Take me back.
I'm sorry, did she just ask for the elected person in this jurisdiction? She's turning soft sit before our eyes. I mean, it's yeah, Maddie, I feel bad for the officer too. Yes, they have to listen to this. But remember, they keep the camera rolling because they know whatever they're hearing is gonna come up in court. It's just these people are so dumb, they don't realize that everything they say can and will be used against them. And with technology, it's all been recorded. I don't know. I think she's used to coming up with excuses, and she's used to those excuses working, and suddenly now people aren't buying them. Yeah, Josh, really, my jurisdiction. Yeah, it's just this is becoming, you know, the conversion process for SoftSit.
I don't even know that this is your jurisdiction. I don't know who you are. You're kidnapping me. Give me a ride. Give me a ride home. Turn the car around. Reverse. Reverse.
Yeah, that was it. Like, for God's sake. I mean, that was something else. Like, absolutely something else. Haven't gotten there yet. Let me set up for the next video. Let's see here. All right, it's your screen. Let's pull up this one. And before I do that, 1 second. Make sure that we're at the beginning. And make sure Share Tab Audio is working. There we go. Yeah, yeah. Tell them to reverse louder. They just might do it. Yeah. I mean, I don't get it. Yeah, she didn't say grounds. Thank God. But it's like she's already asking about jurisdiction and everything. It's just, oh my God. I mean, maybe that's how SoftSit stuff starts. I mean, we've already seen, you know, people who feel entitled, people who are defiant of authority, and then, you know, have addiction problems. You know, we all see how that turns out. So this is another one. So nobody's made bingo yet, but this one gets a little bit more crazy. Yeah, yep, I get that reference. Love it. Hey, for missile. Even my hair hurts. Yeah, I mean, the thing is, unlike frauditors, this at least can make you laugh. You can feel a little more lighthearted about it because it's like there's no debate here. There's no question of, oh, is this legal or is it not legal? Like, these people are genuinely doing something ridiculously dumb, and the consequences for those actions, you know, hit full force. Like, almost all these people usually end up pleading out or being convicted. All right, so this one, a Woman fights or bites an officer and calls 911 on herself. Yeah, strap yourselves in for this one, people.
On May 11th, 2023, police were flagged down to remove a woman who wouldn't leave the restroom after being in it for over an hour.
You got ID on us?
No,
You don't?
no. Where am I? Why do I need to give you my ID?
Because I'm conducting an investigation. What's your name?
I'm going to report you when I get done giving
Okay,
you the
what's your name?
information that I need, and I'm putting this. I'm telling
What's
you
your
on
name?
feminist. My name is Maya.
You spell the first name, please?
Hell no, you can do it. Do you need to see my ID?
Ma'am, will
You
you-
asked for my ID, right?
Yes, I did.
Okay, let me give you my ID so you can
That's
shut
fine.
the fuck up talking to me.
Yeah, so right out of the gate, we are already starting with something that's already it's incredibly nuts. Actually, Leland Squirrel, she's not a Moor. That's the crazy part. This is not a sovereign citizen. Now, my guess is and it is unfortunate. I think she may be homeless. I mean, she is pretty much carrying everything. And the whole reason for the call was that she was occupying a public restroom for over an hour. Like she pretty much just picked it as her place to live temporarily. Sadly that does happen, and I mean cops do have to remove people who do that. So it sucks, but cops are just doing their job, and this woman is just in the I watched this whole video entirely before, and she like the amount of defiance, the amount of just thinking that they don't have to submit to authority is crazy. I don't know why this person would think that.
All right, ma'am. You can lose the attitude or I just put you in handcuffs.
You can do what you got to do.
Because, I said,
I've already submitted
lower
the
your voice.
documentation
Lower your
to
voice.
the Justice Department.
Lower
You
your
need to get a
voice.
female
Yeah.
here because
Oh,
I
no, I
don't wanna
don't.
miss
Oh yeah, she. By the way, get used to hearing the Justice of Department. It's like, yeah, this tells me that. And as I always say it, if they do, once they're in custody, I hope they get the help they need.
They'll touch me.
No, I don't. That's not how this works.
That is how that works.
You're not in control here, ma'am.
Yes, I am.
So I'm gonna tell you right now, you can lower
You're
your
not in
voice.
control here.
and
Yes,
put you in
I am.
handcuffs and take you to jail for disorderly conduct. Provide me a form of identification.
I don't want a man touching me. You need to.
That's not how this works,
That
ma'am.
is how that works.
No, it's not.
We'll see.
We will see. We will.
Okay, so I'd like to maybe if Artie were here, you'd probably be able to clear this up. But from my understanding, that the police, if there is a female officer available to search a female suspect, they have them do it. But in the absence of one, they can't just sit around and do nothing. They do have to still conduct the search. So, I mean, I think only under special circumstances would they have to bring one in that's not working that day. I'm not sure. Cops or docs here? I don't know. I didn't get anything from this. I mean, a first name is usually all you're going to get. They did cut out the rest of it, so I don't think they did that. Yeah, Leo Scroll, you're right. They don't always have a female on duty. So what are they supposed to do? They do have to eventually search someone. It's maybe only the basic one, and maybe the more thorough one happens at booking, and usually they have both male and female whose job it is to do that. Yeah. Yeah, louder, Karen. God can't hear you.
We'll see, because I'm gonna put you in handcuffs and take you to jail.
Okay. There's nothing against the law for using the restroom. The public restroom. You said I was disorderly conduct. What was the conduct that I did? I have him on camera saying I'm going to jail for disorderly conduct. Yes, he did. He did say that.
I'm not going to sit here and argue with you.
I'm about to play it back. Hold on.
What I said was, if
Here
you
you go.
continue to yell at me, I'm going to arrest you for disorderly conduct. That's what I said. I don't need to see that. I was standing right here. I said it to you. What I said was, if you continue to yell
I
at
need
me,
my ID back.
you'll get it back when I'm done.
Okay.
What I said
Hold
was,
on. Before you continue.
I've been
your
recording the
speech.
entire time. I don't
I'm
care.
recording too.
What I told you was, if you continue to yell at me and try to yell over me, I'm going to arrest you for disorderly conduct. That's exactly what I said.
Yeah, in case you're wondering, there are roosters around. You will see them. So there's I don't know where. Supposedly this is in Tampa Bay in Florida. I mean, no surprise there, but yeah, I don't know where this place is, but there's just chickens walking around.
But I don't want to continue to come in
I don't-
contact with
ma'am,
you. I don't
I-
want nothing to do with you
I
or the
don't care.
police department.
I don't care.
Okay, I know you
I
don't care. But
I'm
I'm
here
telling you.
investigating a suspicious incident
Okay.
that was reported by a city employee.
Mm-hmm.
And by state law, you're required to identify yourself when I'm conducting a legal, lawful
Okay,
investigation.
so I did. I need my ID so I can leave.
Like I said, when I'm done, I will give it to you.
Okay.
So, I'm not accusing you of anything. I'm going to give you some information to help you stay out of trouble in the future, okay? So I'm going to inform you of some city ordinances, such as we have a no camping in the city of Key West. Key West defines camping a
they're
little
in
bit
Key
differently
West.
than other places. Essentially, if you have a barrier between yourself and the ground and or your personal elements, that is camping. It does not matter if you're asleep or not. If you're caught camping, from this point forward, you can and will be arrested.
Oh God, Eric. I can't put it on the screen, Eric, for obviously, but but that's a winner. That comment wins.
We have an open container city ordinance. If you walk around anywhere other than the Duval Street with open container alcohol, you can and will be arrested. However, if you start acting like an asset on Duval Street, we can revoke this privilege. It is not a right. And lastly, park and beach after hours. All the city parks, all the city beaches. One of the city parks, which you are currently standing in, close at 11 p.m. They do not reopen until 7 a.m. Do you understand? I need a verbal
I'm not
confirmation.
saying nothing to you. I want my
Okay.
ID.
So if you turn around and film this,
I did. I
there's
gave that to my lawyer
ma'am,
yesterday.
stop. Ma'am, I'm only going to tell you one more time not to raise
I'm
your
not
voice at
yelling.
me.
This is how
I
I
have not
speak.
yelled at you.
So don't
I have
ask
not
me any
been
questions because this is
Ma'am?
how I talk.
Ma'am,
I was gonna say, if that's how you speak to everyone, you're gonna have a very lonely life. Just saying. Like I'm gonna have to get back on this topic, but like, when did the idea of just simple common courtesy and etiquette just go out the freaking window? Like we don't need it written into law to not be a jerk to one another. That should be something we do naturally. Like not be a jerk, but I mean, we should naturally not want to be a jerk to each other. And yet, there are people who just think, oh, because the law says I don't have to, I won't. Like I won't treat people with respect. It's like, I don't know. Empathy is running dry in a lot of places. Just checking the chat for anything fun. All the chickens must be for gator food. The funny thing about Florida, I said, like, why doesn't the police have dogs? Why don't they have a couple of gators? I mean, first of all, an alligator strapped up with a vest would look hilarious. But they said, oh, this guy's holed up. He won't come out. Like, all right, release the police gator. They just let it go. It walks into the building. Within a minute, the guy comes running out going, okay, I give up. Either that or he doesn't come out at all. And they just say, well, give it 10 minutes and then the gator will come out and he'll be very happy.
last warning. I'm just going to put you in handcuffs. You're not going to yell at me. You're not going to scream at me. You need to turn around and film the rules and regulations, all the parks and city beaches. It has all the city ordinances that are relevant to you right there. Because if you break any of those city ordinances, you can and will be arrested.
Oh.
Say what you need to say. Go ahead.
Okay, crazy much?
Ma'am, I'm being harassed and stopped by the police, and I need help.
All right.
They won't leave me alone.
That's still disorderly conduct. You're trying to involve someone who has nothing to do with this investigation.
I'm telling you that I'm being stopped and harassed by the police.
I'm telling you now, I'm going to put you in handcuffs for disorderly conduct if you keep trying to involve other people.
He's saying that I'm disorderly because I'm talking to someone else now.
Here's your identification. All these warnings will be annotated. Well, that's not very nice.
Not charming.
That's very rude, actually. Goodbye, Miss Goldsmith.
Okay, I'll admit they did just say her last name, even though it was blurped out all the other times. Okay, so I'm stopping it here because you may notice we're barely halfway through. It could end here. Anyone, despite her issues, could probably make the choice that, you know what? I've had my say. I'm walking away from this. I'll just find somewhere else to crash. The problem is some people just can't learn when to quit.
End of encounter. Ma'am, is my subject calling 911?
Yeah, she's calling 911 herself.
Okay, well, hang on, because you're on the phone with our dispatch, so we're just wanting to make sure you're
No,
okay.
I'm asking for another officer.
What's the problem with us?
Yes, no, it's okay. Sorry. I'm going to the front. I'm being stopped there for
10-4. All right, Miss Goldsmith, come here. Miss Goldsmith, I'm not going to chase you. Come here.
Can I just point out, by the way, that despite everything we're about to see, this officer has been very patient and very nice, more than I could be. So, you know, for law enforcement out there, it's not an easy job. So to be able to talk to, you know, to still be able to act like a human being and still be able to talk to people, you know, not raise your voice, not get angry, like that takes a lot of work. So when I see some, you know, videos where officers do get a little angry, like I don't blame them. I mean, that's a human thing. Like they have to suppress their emotions when they do this job. You know, and so I'm just going to throw that out there. This guy, throughout this entire situation, you know, he doesn't get aggressive. Like he's just maintaining the same tone.
Put your phone down. Put your bag down.
Hey, James Wilton.
They're arresting me now.
Put your phone down. Turn around, face the wall, put your hands behind your back. I'm arresting you for misuse of 911. You do not have a legitimate emergency, and you have 2 police officers standing in front of you.
Let's go so I can report you.
Stop. Face the wall.
Don't touch me. I do not want you patting me down or anything.
I don't care. That's not how this works.
Okay. So if you touch me, I'm going to. Okay.
Do you have anything
I'm
illegal
gonna
on?
No, I
drop the line a
do
little
not.
bit because it's going to get loud.
Nope,
Stick me, cut me,
I
blow
do
me
not.
up, or give me radiation.
Do not touch me.
Ma'am, stop. You're not getting in my vehicle unless I search you.
So you need to call a female. Do not fucking touch me.
That is not how
If
this
you
works.
touch me, I swear to God, I'm going to kick. I'm going to fight. I
All
swear
right,
to
that's a
God.
challenge, the
If
officer.
you touch me, I'm going to fight.
Miss Goldsmith,
Do not
and that's
touch me.
not
I'm
another
requesting for a
charge.
female
Miss
officer.
Goldsmith, there is
You
not
see this?
Miss Goldsmith.
Stop pushing me.
Miss Goldsmith, you need to stop trying to pull away from me.
I'm not doing anything.
Ma'am,
You going
you
to
need to
jail.
stop.
You going to
You
jail.
need to stop.
You're going to jail.
In fact,
Yeah, we got that reverse
Okay,
Uno
let's
card.
go. I've been to jail. I know the
Okay,
procedures.
you're not
You got
getting
the
in
right
my
one.
car. You're not getting in
So
my
you
car
need to
until I-
call for another officer.
No, that is not how this works.
Okay, so I did. So
Miss Goldsmith.
you're going to be held accountable.
Miss Goldsmith,
I'm not giving you permission to touch me.
that is not how this works.
Okay, do what you got to do, but I'm not giving you permission to touch
Miss
me.
Goldsmith, you need to stop. Separate your feet.
No, you're not touching me.
Ma'am,
You're not touching my.
And she kicked the officer. And we got body cam falls off.
Stop me.
you need to stop.
I got a dress
You
on.
need to stop.
Get from between my
Miss
legs.
Goldsmith, you need to stop.
He
All
recording.
right.
We are
See ya,
recording.
Anastasia.
No, the
But I
guy
can't-
up there recording it too.
I got her feet. She's not going in there.
Thank you, Chief.
Roll over on your
To your
side.
Put your knees up to your stomach.
I'm not doing that.
Ma'am?
I have a dress on. Thank you.
10-4. Sorry, I need to do
Okay. All right. So they help her out with that, and she says thank you. And then within seconds, she's going to be back to insulting them.
10-20. Ma'am, put your knees up.
I'm not doing that.
Ma'am, it's for you. You don't want to fix it. Thank you.
You're in trouble. You are in big trouble.
I think we'll mark you're getting fired for
I
that
told
one.
you you was in trouble.
Tom on mic 7-2. Ma'am, will you go ahead and roll rescue, please?
You scraped me. I have cuts and bruises.
Yeah, you see that?
Subject has no injuries, but she bit me on the wrist. She broke the skin.
No, I
Ouch.
did not bite you. I did not bite you.
Did I bite
What is that?
myself?
I did not do that.
All over.
You
Just stay
lying.
right there.
You scraped me, and I do have injuries.
Ma'am?
You see that shit?
You need to
Don't
calm down.
play with me.
Ma'am?
You threw me to the ground like a man
You tried to elbow me.
You can't.
because you tried to touch my vagina.
Oh. Yeah, insert a Artie sound clip for that.
Ma'am, I got nowhere near your
That's
private.
the you did.
Stop screaming.
Yeah, it's like, who bit him then?
Stop
Pervert.
screaming
You
at me.
pervert.
Miss Goldsmith, stop screaming at me.
You going down.
Goldsmith.
Your motherfucking ass going down.
Stop screaming at me.
Yeah, she's very nice lady.
And then I got it on camera with you following me.
Miss
You
Goldsmith,
dummy.
stop
You mother
screaming at me.
dummy.
Miss Goldsmith.
Take me in, bitch. I'm ready to lay the down.
Okay. You're going to jail.
I know. I'm ready, motherfucker.
Okay. Good.
I got somewhere to lay my head. Now you dumb. Get the from my.
Well, there's some motivation right there. She basically has somewhere to sleep. Yeah, she must be Chili's aunt. Yeah. I mean, it's ridiculous. Yeah, how does people get so? I don't know. I don't know how they get so loud. I mean, this person's like, she flips back and forth. I can't decide if she's someone where it's like, you know what, take me to jail. I like it there. I have a place to sleep. I get 3 square meals a day and a roof over my head. But then she's also pissed that they're taking her. It's like, which one is it? By the way, I'm gonna mark self snitching as well, because she technically admitted to calling 911. So she did tell on herself for that one, but I think she also is going to admit soon that she bit the officer or kicked him.
Over me like that.
Stop.
Get the from over me like
Do
that.
not.
That's better.
She probably
Get off of
does.
me.
Stop.
If you scrape me up, that's more.
Well, you've already elbowed me, bit him.
Because you tried to touch my vagina.
Nobody.
Yeah, there's
And you did not get elbowed. You lying now. You trying to make the situation worse. But I got it on camera.
And so do we.
I was calm until you tried to touch my vagina. I need a female officer. I requested for a female officer.
Stop.
Get the off of
Ma'am,
me.
Stop pushing
Get
against
the
me.
off of me. I'm
Stop.
gonna cut. If you
I
scrape
don't
my,
care if
I
you're
swear to God, if
uncomfortable.
I got any scratches and
I
bruises
don't care
on
if
me,
you're uncomfortable. You're
I don't
not
give
gonna kill us. You're not gonna kick us. You're not gonna bite
if
us.
I got any scratches and bruises on me, you going down, bitch.
Okay.
I think we could put that as threatening the officer.
That's what the I thought.
Okay.
And I got you on camera doing this yesterday. They did it yesterday.
I don't know.
Did you know that? The police was called yesterday for the same shit. You in trouble, bitch.
Stop screaming at me.
Get the fuck off my skin.
Stop resisting.
Thought I didn't know the law. Anytime a female requests for a female officer, she is supposed to get it when she's in compliance. You thought I didn't know that shit, did you?
I think we can mark I know my rights.
Shit, didn't you? You going to jail, bitch.
All right.
You said the same thing the U.S. Marshal said. I'm going to testify.
So she's going up against the U.S. Marshals as
You
well.
in trouble, motherfucker. And I swear to God, I hope they throw your ass in that bitch for a long time. For using the restroom.
Hey, K-Far's
Public
here.
restroom. You thought you was big and bad. Now I'm finna show your motherfucking ass who bad, bitch.
Yeah, that's definitely threats.
You didn't even ask how I was doing, and you threw me to the ground.
What's going on, fellas?
Yeah.
You good?
Yeah, just clean it up.
Yeah,
with
just
peroxide.
clean it
You want
up.
some alcohol?
Alcohol, peroxide?
Yeah, just I don't know what that
I like
is.
I like alcohol better, but it burns.
Don't put yourself over me like that.
Well, considering you've already tried to kick us, elbow us, and
You
bit
say what
somebody,
you wanna say.
well, I'm gonna say it because it's the
Okay,
truth and it's
that's
all on
fine.
camera.
It's all on camera. You in trouble. I did not bite you and I did not kick you.
No, you didn't bite me. You didn't kick me. You elbowed me.
It's on camera.
Yep, this one right here.
I kicked him.
Okay. So you admit it.
I kicked back when he tried to touch my
Oh, yeah.
vagina.
I-
Yes.
Mr.
He
Beer, the
went down
closest
there
I've ever
tried
been
to
is
touch my
Miami.
He
vagina,
had his
and I
hand-
went like that.
You don't have to yell. I'm talking.
Okay,
Having a
so
conversation.
I'm letting you know why I did what I did, cause you tried to touch my private part.
Okay. Considering we had our hands on your shoulder.
No, you did not.
Okay.
I mean, the camera
Take
showed
me
that it had
to
it.
jail.
You're gonna go to
I'm
jail.
ready to go now.
Well, it doesn't work like that because we have to wait for our supervisor now.
I want to stand up, cause I'm.
You're not gonna stand up. The best I'll do for you is I'll let you sit up and lean against the wall.
I'm not doing that.
Okay.
This is fine.
You're not standing up. That's
That's
that.
fine.
That's just from.
And I have scrapes in the front as well from them slamming me on the ground.
I'm gonna wipe them off, all right? We'll clean them up.
I'm good.
All right, I'm just gonna rub a little.
No, don't do
You don't
that.
want nothing?
Okay.
All right, no problem.
She refused. That's fine.
Cool.
It don't matter who you pay, what you do. Your ass is in trouble, and I know it. For the simple fact of the call, your ass is in trouble.
Okay.
Your supervisor on the way, right?
Yep, he'll be here in a minute.
Thank you.
Yeah, like he's gonna say any
You can lean
different.
against the wall if you want.
I'm gonna sit like this. There was another person. When they slammed me to the ground, he was in a truck.
Let's sit her up against the wall.
He was in a truck when they slammed me on the ground.
we're gonna
It was a
turn-
man.
We're gonna turn you.
I mean, honestly, Lee, let's go. I can't tell. I'd say she's a woman. You know.
Sit against the wall. There we go.
You only arrested me because I called your supervisor on you. That was the only reason.
No, ma'am.
Yes, it
That's
was.
not true. You
And
didn't.
it's on the
You
camera.
didn't
And when
call
they
the
get
supervisor.
here, I'm going to tell them this.
You illegally called 911, which is an arrestable offense. Thank you.
Man,
And you also.
because this the only damn thing you can do to me is put me in jail, bitch.
Okay.
It's over for your ass.
Yeah.
Hey, Sergeant Rock.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah, I'm good. She just didn't broke this one. That's good. I just,
So think about that. Once again, she could have just walked away. All this happened not because she was in the restroom. They didn't really hold that against her all that much. Like they just issued a trespass, basically just told her, yeah, you can't camp out in the restroom. And then when leaving, she calls 911 to complain. It's like it's so stupid. Like you could have avoided this whole situation. But by the way she's talking, I think she just wanted to go to jail so she could have a state-funded place to sleep.
don't know where mouth is.
I know.
going, so it's a little worse.
Preach to the choir.
Yeah.
I see you didn't touch me.
Ms. Goldsmith, you're still getting searched before you go on my vehicle, one way or another. All right. And as I told you before, we do not have a female officer working today. And aside from that fact, we are all trained on how to
No, you're
properly
not going
search
to
females.
search me because
Okay.
I'm not asking.
You
I
gotta
don't want
find
you.
out. You gotta
I'll-
find out.
All
What's
of
up,
a
bud?
sudden, on the day that you come to the
I mean,
bathroom
okay.
to arrest me,
All right, Ms.
you don't
Goldsmith.
have a female officer
Okay.
and on any on,
Ms. Goldsmith?
on call anywhere.
I'm done
That
talking to
seems
you.
really
I'm done
seems
talking
really
to you.
suspicious to me.
Ms. Goldsmith, I'm done talking to you.
Okay,
Not right now, boss. Not right now,
This
boss.
man is telling you that you need a female officer to search.
Oh,
right,
geez.
listen.
They
Would-be
won't
frauditor.
let me do it. They
You
keep
need to go
trying
away.
to touch my vagina.
You need to go away.
How about this? How about I go to the courthouse?
You need to go away.
And let them know that you're trying to
You
search
need to
this
go
woman.
away. I'm gonna put you in handcuffs for obstruction.
Yeah, and when
Walk
you do
away.
That, when you do that, let
Walk
you know
away.
you're already being sued.
Walk away.
It doesn't matter.
Walk
The whole
away.
city of Key West is being sued.
Walk away.
The whole city of Key West is being
Walk
sued.
away.
Touch that woman, you're under
Walk
arrest.
away.
You're under
You already
arrest.
tried.
Walk away.
What the heck?
You're under arrest.
Walk away.
I was gonna say, I mean, okay, it's Florida. I get it. Well, Key West is technically part of Florida, but it's like, I mean, we have a. At first, I thought, is that another frauditor? Is he anyone we know? But no, he didn't have a camera. But, jeez, well, he's somebody. Get him a camera, and he'll fit right in with the rest of them. Actually, no, don't do that. We have enough of them as it is.
Hey. Oh,
Pervert.
is there something in the water today?
Yeah. He's right. Like it's something with the water. It's Florida, man.
Because I'm going to jail. And I'm going to stay in that bitch too.
Okay. Well, yes, you are.
I'm telling you I want to.
That's
bitch,
fine.
I've been in jail.
That's
you
fine.
stupid. You stupid.
Okay.
Don't you know you fucking stupid? I'm homeless, bitch. That's a fucking hotel to me, you dumbass.
Okay. Keep talking. Keep
I
talking.
get
Miss Goldman.
3 meals a day and a bed, you dumbass.
Well, called it.
That's a hotel to me.
Keep screaming. You're just adding to my disorderly charge.
I don't give a
Oh, she shut
I
up
have
there.
the right
Oh,
to
no.
be upset. You are not God.
I never said I was.
He stomped on my back. He had his knee on my back. When he threw me to the ground, he
Okay.
had his knee on my back going like this while I
Okay,
was
ma'am.
on the ground.
Well, here's the problem with that statement is his camera was recording the whole time, which was facing directly toward me.
It don't matter what you
so
say.
what you're saying
You're
right
trying
now
to
is
feel
in
like the
fact
victim,
bullshit.
and you are the
Okay.
you are
No,
the
I'm
very
not.
reason I'm in handcuffs because I
No.
said I was going to call your supervisor.
You're the
You
reason
are
you're
in
in
Yep, she
trouble.
did.
Okay. You're the reason you're in.
To the mayor's office.
Okay. Good luck with that. Bye.
Have a nice
Ah,
day.
jeez.
Goodbye.
You're being sued.
Goodbye.
Sued. Hug
Goodbye.
me. Hug me.
Goodbye.
Sued. Ha-ha.
Goodbye.
Oh my god. That was one of the Shillies, I guess. You know, one of Chili's subscribers.
No, he's been around for a while. Signal 20. Yeah, he is. Yeah, and they're new friends. New acquaintances.
Lawyer friend.
Facebook lawyer.
Yeah,
What
there
your
you go.
supervisor say, I'm going
Ma'am,
to jail today.
I'm done
And I'm going to
listening
tell him, I don't care what you say.
I'm-
Your police, I
I'm
have it on
really done
camera.
listening
They
to you.
bother me since I've been here. I've been locked out of bathrooms. Since I've been here, I don't give a what he tell you.
Why don't they have
I'm
lights?
telling him I'm going to jail today until I get some help from Washington, D.C. From the request that I made with the Justice of Department the day before yesterday.
I'm sorry. The moment she says Justice of Department, it just takes you out of the whole thing. It's just like it's just so dumb. Like help from Washington D.C. It's like, hey, you're in Florida. Like deal with Florida. That's all I'm gonna say about that. I could speak volumes about Florida, but I'm gonna try to keep it civil here.
I'm not leaving your custody until I get some help from them. So I'm going to jail today. You're not going to release me today.
No,
because you did the other day. You
Don't worry about that.
Wait, she
I'm
doesn't want to
glad.
get released?
So we on one accord. We on one accord.
Miss Goldsmith, stop screaming, please.
Your officers
Miss
that's with me
Goldsmith,
yesterday
stop
in the
screaming.
same area. I called the police. You didn't know that, did you? Yesterday.
Miss Goldsmith,
For
stop
not
screaming.
using the restroom. I was locked out of the restroom the day before yesterday.
Okay.
They would not let me use the restroom.
Yeah.
All of it is on camera. And he tried to touch my vagina. He
I'm
tried
going
to touch my private part.
this.
And when I would not let him, he threw me to the ground. Okay, so what happened was
I already know what happened, and it's all on body cam. You were in the bathroom. You didn't want to leave for the janitor. He came,
no, I did leave for the janitor.
He came and tried. Well, eventually, but he come to try just to tell you, you know, what goes on here in the city.
Yeah, I saw it too.
911 for no reason.
No, that's not what happened.
Okay.
I gave them my ID. All of this is on camera as well. I recorded all of this too, and I submitted it to my lawyer back in Washington D.C. before I got detained. He then asked me for my identification. He asked me for everything, and I gave him everything. So
That's
as
a good
I was
point. Why
walking
is it not
away,
there?
I called the police. That's when I called the police because I wanted to talk to the sheriff's office.
Why did you
or the
call
chief.
911?
Because I wanted to talk to the sheriff.
911 is for emergency.
I didn't know that. I called that.
Wait, she didn't know that 911's for emergencies? Come on. You know, okay, as far as California is concerned, I'm not happy with how soft, you know, the police have been, and especially the prosecutors. I mean, our California auditors are running rampant, and it's only a matter of time before somebody gets, ends up dead, and it's going to really suck. But as far as the cops are concerned, I don't know what it is. I think maybe because for years the LAPD had a bad rap, and because of the outcry about that, they had to be reined in. A lot of cops were let go. And now, because of the fear that the politicians will throw them under the bus, they are hesitant. I don't know if they're being hamstringed or if they're just genuinely hesitating to go hard on people because they think that no one's going to have their back. I'll say this: police don't have a problem if you film them at all. I mean, they actually aren't bothered by that. It's what you do while you're filming them. If it interferes with them, in fact, there was something I was even going to say. I said in a comment elsewhere. You're capable of walking and chewing gum at the same time. Everyone know that phrase? Well, you're capable of exercising a constitutionally protected act while committing a crime. You can do both at the same time. One does not overwrite the other. Because by that logic, I could go rob a bank, but have a camera strapped to my chest recording the whole thing. But because I have the camera and I'm filming, suddenly I can't be prosecuted. I can't be stopped from what I'm doing. No, they're not related to each other. I mean, I think even Kfar said it. The camera is just a prop. That's just something they happen to be holding and using while they broke the law. Yeah, you're right. It's like police can only do so much. The prosecutors aren't willing to charge people or taking the case. What's the point of arresting them? Exactly. A lot of them don't bother going forward because they know it's not going to go anywhere. Exactly. You can perform a constitution protected act without being an asshole. Just people are. Some people are. I don't know why. Yeah, there we go. I think Ironton Otter does a pretty good job. Think about it. How many times has he gotten arrested? How many people has he made feel terrible? None. He's just observing, and if he finds something, more power to him if he does. If he finds something legitimate and his bringing it to everyone's attention helps bring resolution, fantastic. I'm all for that. But like the stuff Abrams is doing, I don't get it. I mean, he's running the library circuit right now, and I don't understand what legislative, judicial, or executive power does a public library hold in the grand scheme of things. I don't get that. There's a lot of places policy could be enforced that you could question whether or not they should be. But a library, there's no government office there at all. Police hear this stuff all the time. It just makes them jaded. You would have to be, she committed several crimes, trespassing, warning, no crime, 911 call is a crime, resisting, obstructing is a crime. Yeah. So this time, maybe she will probably see some jail time for this. So she just escalated to the point where they lock her up, probably because, hey, the state's giving her a free place to live.
Number to talk to get the number, but I'm not from here. To get the number to the sheriff.
So what was wrong with the police officer telling you the rules about?
Because I felt like I was my rights were
violated.
Correct. I feel like my rights.
Yeah, the cop
violated.
knows what she's gonna say.
I wanted to talk to the sheriff's office and the chief of police. So as I'm walking away to do that, he comes behind me and says, "Well, I'm arresting you." And I said, "For what?" He said, "For calling 911 for no reason." I said I did have a reason, and that was the reason why I was calling them, because I felt like my rights were violated. He then takes me and tries to touch my private area. After taking my ID, knowing I'm a female, he asked me to get against the wall. I gotta get out. All of this is on camera. I put my stomach against the wall, as he said. He said, "Open your legs so I can search." I said, I'm not letting you touch my vagina, bitch." He then tried to lean his hand down and touch my vagina. As I resisted, he kicked me up and threw me to the ground and put his knees on my back.
Is that your side?
And that's why I have these scrapes and bruises.
Is that your side?
Yes. And then the woman that they so-called witness, she was calling me a man too.
You want to stand her up on the phone?
Yep.
To be fair, I never heard anyone
Fine,
calling
Miss
this woman a
Goldsmith,
man. I
right?
mean, by the look of her and the sound of her, like if she, you know, I think she's a woman. Like it doesn't tell me that, or nothing has indicated that she's a man, and nobody's called her one. So I don't know why she's hanging on that.
That's correct.
All right, let's stand up. We'll help you.
I'm going to explain.
Ready?
Jeez.
Now listen, I've heard your side of the story. I'm going to investigate what happened.
Keep me in there for a while.
All I'm telling you is,
I'm sorry. Did you just ask to keep her in there for a while? Oh, it's so obvious that she wanted to be locked up.
over and done with. Just go out to the jail, get booked in, and if there's something that I need to do on my end based on what I see on the video, I'll deal with it. Okay? Don't get yourself in any more trouble. Okay? Well, I'm going to have a female search you on the way out to the
Thank
jail.
you.
And
He told me that
do you have any weapons on
No, he told me that you could not do that shit. And I knew that was against the law. I knew that shit.
Listen, male police officers can search women, and they can.
Unless we request a female.
No, it doesn't work that way. We don't always have a female to give you. The problem is, I'll deal with it. I'll have a female search you. That way, there's no more bad animosity between you guys.
He needs to put my ID back in my stuff too.
We'll make sure everything goes back. Just go sit in the car and go for a
I'm gonna
ride.
go over here.
Don't, cause
Here.
you get this scarf
Todd,
bag
I'm gonna
off
take
of-
that stuff back to the station.
Probably.
Blue line, please.
So he tried to arrest me for using the restroom. That was the first time that he did what he was called. He was trying to arrest me for using the female's restroom.
I'll check and see if you have
Pretty sure that's
He
not why.
didn't. That's why he tried to let me go.
Get in, please.
You need to put his ass in jail. He needs to get arrested. And if he doesn't, I'm going.
I thought you said you were going to sit in the car without complaining.
I'm saying, if he doesn't, I'm going to the mayor's office and I'm gonna make sure his ass is in jail.
Okay.
Good luck with that.
You need to hurry up, motherfucker, and put me in my jail cell, so I don't have to see your ugly ass again until we go to
Yeah,
court.
charming, isn't she?
Hurry up and get me the fuck up out of here. This is a crime. It's
Are we
a
gonna get kicking
crime.
you inside the cop car? Let's
So
see.
I know I'm going into your jail cell with you committing a crime. You know how good I feel right now? I feel awesome.
Man, God, if she feels awesome, I hate to think what it does when she feels bad. Yeah, exactly. Like misuse of 911. All right.
He tried to touch me.
Wait, who is this?
He tried to touch my vagina.
Wait a minute. So she goes from being pissed off and making threats to suddenly, oh, woe is me. That's hilarious. Oh God, there's a part 2 to this. Oh God, I don't think I have the strength for this woman for twice. Hey, Frauded Wrangler, thank you for the $5. Some may say AFA might be a YouTube character and it's fake. Fair enough, but his victims sure are real. Absolutely. I mean, I've been avoiding looking at his channel, but I keep going back there because after he crossed the line, God only knows what he's going to do next. I admit it's unhealthy. I need to stop, but I mean, in some of his stuff, like the stuff he says, it doesn't even if he was delusional, I would have trouble thinking, okay, there's no way he could be that dense. I mean, I don't know, maybe he could, but the point is, like, there's no way, like, he can't possibly believe what he's saying. And it does, like, the stuff he talks about, how, like, oh, I totally own this guy. It's like, no, you were berating somebody. Like, that's not something to be proud of. Or the fact that in a video recently, when he found out that the person he was talking to served in the military, for a guy who loves to preach about, our troops and how they gave the last act of devotion, he calls this guy every name in the book. It's like, it's whatever fits the situation, whatever he wants to do. I mean, for all we know, the old man that he bothered in that library could have been a war veteran or something. But, he wouldn't care. It's somebody he could pick on.
He tried to touch me.
Okay.
He tried to.
So I'm gonna.
I know. He tried to touch me. He tried to touch me.
Oh, thank you, David.
I'm gonna take it out of the car.
Or Donna, sorry. I don't have my glasses on.
Okay. All right.
Oh, wait, okay, that noise needs to skip. Okay, I was gonna say that sound would probably get me, probably get this stream taken down. Yeah, exactly, Ben Darling. Well rehearsed fake crime.
The suspect was charged with multiple felonies, including misuse of 911.
Okay, let's take a look at here. Resist officer with violence, battery on officer again, disturbing the peace, misuse of 911, and resisting without violence. So it's just.
She's entered a plea of not guilty, and her court case is still ongoing.
Well, this video was uploaded 3 weeks ago, so I don't know where her court case is. But yeah, that's the end of it. And of course, there's the one we already saw. That I'll probably cover this one later as a video. But with the subs are trying to demand paperwork be filled out or whatever. But so where'd we end up? Anybody get close? Because this was all I managed to get to. I almost got there. Oh, Miss Mandy. Oh, hey, Miss Mandy. For $2 for carrying the victim in 2 seconds. Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, you know what? You're right. You're absolutely right, investigator. I said earlier that my concern is if I'm not keeping an eye on him, who is? And I don't know. I said it felt like it was my burden to bear. It felt personal, but yeah, you're right. The family talked to me too and said, you can't let it get to you like that. There's other people out there that you say good things about all the time, and they can handle this. And they're right. I'm pretty sure DK or Dummy Kruger, Frogger Troll, KFAR, Unclean Hands, they all got this. They can hold down the fort in my absence. Thanks for the smile there, sweet Melissa. Please do not point on the doll where you touch. No, a joke I've always wanted to say, and I think I said it to Rogue Nation once. I just told him, yeah, please show me where on the Constitution the law touched you inappropriately. But anyways, yeah, those 2 videos were all I really had on the agenda. I've got a premiere coming in about, let's see, about 20 minutes. So I'll drop a link to that really quick. I'll drop that in the chat, and I'll meet you guys over there shortly. But yeah, this was a lot of fun. As far as what we're going to be doing going forward, I'm going to take a bit of a break and start working on some videos that are going to be a little more lighthearted. I'll still talk about soft sits. They're a never-ending source of joy. And wait a minute. We're going to see one more thing. Let me grab a link to my video because someone posted something I've been dying to see. Let me grab the link to this. All right, so I'll drop a link to the upcoming video, but we're going to check out something else. Here to present, share screen. Somebody finally got their zinger melt. Hey, Artie's looking good.
Right, people.
Yeah, I've been curious about this thing myself.
Right here, there's a Korean jerk. So let's figure this out.
Oh, that looks good. And, coming from a guy with high blood pressure, yeah, it probably isn't, but.
Pretty good.
Oh. Yeah, that's actually the reaction I was expecting from Artie.
But it's heavy. This thing is gonna knock me out and put me to sleep.
Oh, KFR, I'm ready to start recording myself cooking stuff. No, he's not broadening a Hooters.
It's been good up there.
How long is this video? Yeah, it's only 3 minutes, so it's short.
Now,
hey, I'd watch it.
is it worth getting arrested for? No.
Yeah, it's not worth getting arrested for.
No, it's not.
It doesn't even look like it. Oh, damn, look at that cheese. Yeah, that's what I'd call it. Yeah, why is it?
But it's pretty good.
Oh, jeez. This is what I've reduced to. Nah, just kidding. Love you, Artie. At least we finally got to see what it looks like. I thought it was a sandwich, but apparently it's just a pile of chicken fingers with melted cheese on it.
All right, I'll let it be. You guys don't. I'm not going to turn this into a mukbang live stream. So you have my verdict. Pretty good. Not worthy of being arrested for. But I'll catch you, Matt. I think so. But I'll catch you guys later tonight. Probably gonna go live tonight. All right. Yeah.
Oh, that was brilliant.
Technology is amazing, isn't it, Chris? So later.
Oh my God. Oh, jeez. Well, thank you for that, Artie. I mean, it looked good, I'll be honest, but I'll pass. We got some pretty good stuff locally around here. Well, anyways, yeah, that'll be about it. So I guess I'll see you all in 15 minutes. I dropped the link in the chat. Stupid me, I should have actually programmed it so it could take you to it, but yeah, I think we're just going to call it a day here. So thanks everybody for coming in, and thanks very much for the super chats. I know it's been a while since I've streamed, and I hope to do more of it. I was trying to get a system where I was using StreamYards and trying to maybe use OBS as a virtual camera, which is technically what I'm doing here. But yeah, it worked out. It kind of worked. There was a few issues, so I'll go back to the drawing board. But yeah, this was fun. Thanks all for coming, and I'll see you next time.